Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Past Pirate Pay, the movie discussion show. My name is Ken. I'm your host alongside my co-host, Andy. Andy, how are you?
I'm doing well, Ken. How are you? Happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah. We're right in the thick of it here.
Yesterday was Halloween.
Spooky season here.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing some scary movies, but we kind of do those all year.
Yeah, we're horror movie people. We don't really need to make a special effort to get involved in that.
So I wasn't really concerned about it.
Yeah, well, we got a spooky one on this one too. So
we do.
So it's gonna be good. So the theme this week we're doing is dog movies, movies starring and about dogs. So this week we've got the most recent version of The Call of the Wild, the Harrison Ford remake version, and we've also got Strays, and in theaters now, Good Boy. So yeah, we got some good dogs. Andy, we're both dog people, you know. It's,
yeah.
It seems like a natural fit.
Yeah, I'm hard pressed to not like a dog movie, even if it's a bad one. I still kind of like them.
So I tend to avoid dog movies because I get too emotionally involved.
Oh yeah, I do too.
You know, it's just like
what was one of the worst ones that got you?
Well, when I was a kid, it was Old Yeller, obviously.
Yeah, well, everybody. That gets everybody.
Yeah.
Besides Old Yeller.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mostly avoid. Like, I've never seen Marley and Me. I've never seen A Dog's Purpose.
It was intentional that I did not give sad dog movies.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to watch them either.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just like if I go into this thing knowing that that the dog is going to have some kind of bad things happening to him.
Yeah, there's a whole website called doesthedogdie.com where you can find out, and so you can either avoid it or not.
Yep.
The one that got me the worst and the most unexpectedly was I Am Legend.
Oh, I've never seen that one either.
Yeah, the dog dies in that. It gets the disease and turns into a zombie dog, and he has to kill it.
Oh no. And
it just I had to stop the movie. I was sobbing.
Oh my God.
It was awful.
Yeah. It's like Old Yeller, but zombies.
Yeah, and it's I Am Legend. I didn't expect that. I wasn't ready for that.
Right, sure.
You know, it's not a dog movie, you know?
Yeah,
and
I had no idea.
I had
no idea you had a dog in that movie.
Cuts your heart out.
Ugh. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Torture all the humans you want. It's fine. I don't care about that.
Right.
Just leave the dogs alone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so let's jump right in.
Okay.
Let's take ourselves back to the year 2020 for The Call of the Wild, directed by Chris Sanders. So yeah, this it's based on the Jack London novel. You know, it's a.
Have you read it?
I've never read it.
I've never read it.
I've read some Jack London, but I've never read this one. Yeah, it's a story of a dog who is kidnapped and brought to Alaska to work on a sled team. Eventually, he winds up hauling mail, but you know, it's the right around. It's like the late 1800s, and the Klondike Gold Rush is happening. So lots of people are up there, and they need dogs to pull them around because it's snowy up there, right? So yeah, this movie starts off. The first thing you see are like hand-drawn images. They look like they're like illustrations that could have come right out of the book, and that is the most realistic-looking thing in the entire movie.
Yeah.
So you know how at the end of movies in the credits when there are animals involved, you always see the thing that says the American Humane Society was on set and can attest that no animals were harmed during the filming of this movie. I didn't stick around to watch whether or not that was the case in this movie.
No,
there are no animals in this movie.
No, they were watching like tennis balls.
there are no animals whatsoever.
Tennis balls on poles.
Like you would think that if you're adapting The Call of the Wild, you would need more animal actors than say if you were adapting like Glenn Ross. But it's exactly the same number of dogs. Like yeah, this movie, the main dog, his name is Buck, and it's just the most CGI dog you'll ever see. He's just like he's a giant dog running around, barreling into things, and it's like it's a Disney movie, so it's like he's in the opening scenes. He lives in this mansion, and he's running through the house, and as he's running, all the walls are shaking and everything, and we're supposed to get, but it just looks so fake. It's really unbelievable. And then he's kidnapped and he's brought to Alaska, and we have this magnificent Alaskan wilderness, but that's all CGI too. It's just like the whole point of this movie, and I presume the book as well, is that like dogs and people too can like tap into something primal within ourselves when we go outside into this vast wilderness of beauty, right? And it looks like the whole thing was just made on a soundstage with a laptop. It's like so crappy. It looks so shitty.
It does look really bad.
It's like did you see the James Gunn Superman this year?
I saw the beginning of it and turned it off because I thought it was shit.
So there's a dog in that movie too.
And all CG.
It's exactly the same kind of thing. It's just total CGI.
But a super dog, I can understand why you'd want to do that CG.
Yeah, I guess. But for the
regular old 1800s mush dog,
right?
Really, that's gonna have to be 100% CG.
Yeah, like we just can't. This whole movie is animals. It's like Harrison Ford and animals, and like there's nothing. There's not a single actual creature in this movie. It's insane. I don't understand the sort of movie making that does this. Like, it's ridiculous to me. Harrison Ford in particular, but like just seems like everybody involved, with one exception I'll get to in a minute. It just seems like this is the most phoned in movie I could ever imagine, right? Mm-hmm. It's just like, we don't care to try to make something magnificent. We're just going to put this thing out there. It's got a cute animated dog and kids are going to go see it, and it's Disney, so we're going to make
divorced dads are going to have something to do with their kids on the weekend.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, like Harrison Ford is totally just, you could tell he's just like so checked out. He's even checked out. He's like, and old curmudgeonly Harrison Ford, he's still a charming dude, so he actually does bring a little bit of life into the movie.
Yeah.
But he seems like, just give me my money. Let's get the hell out of here. And that seems to be everybody's, with the exception of Dan Stevens,
bad guy,
who plays the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's only on screen for like 5 minutes, but like, man, he is doing everything he can to make himself the most memorable he can be. Like, he was good. The sneeringest, snarlingest Disney villain you could ever imagine. Like, he's just going for it the whole time. So I thought that was pretty good. Buck's owner at the beginning of the movie is Bradley Whitford, and he's in the movie for like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, why are you paying Bradley Whitford to do this part? It's nothing.
Yeah, that could have been anybody.
It's crazy. It makes no sense.
That could have been nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't really understand it. This I don't know. I was not particularly thrilled at any point during this movie. I
actually liked it as it went on.
Really?
I didn't like it at all at the top of it. But once I got used to the CG dog, I kind of liked it a little more. I ended up not having a problem with it.
Okay.
Probably about halfway through.
Yeah. I couldn't, I don't know. I never got into it. Nothing in the movie really worked for me at all. And just like everything, I know this is a kid's movie, and so, the little hand holding is to be expected, but like, there's so much narration going on. Like, Harrison Ford is the narrator of this movie also.
You always have
so much. It's so like anytime anything is happening with Buck, you can't be counted on to interpret any, even though your dog is CGI, so he has human-like facial expressions. It's not even like he's a real dog. No, he's got these actual anthropomorphic facial expressions, so you can tell what's going on. But it doesn't matter. We have to narrate everything that's happening and tell everybody exactly what's going on in Buck's head. I was reminded, did you see Flow, the animated movie last year?
I did,
with all the animals? That movie is like the complete opposite of this movie, even though they're both entirely computer generated.
Right, but I think in Flow they made an effort for the animals to move like animals, and act like animals.
And but also, they're animals acting like animals, which is really cool. They're very animally.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're animated, right? So it's not they're giving them facial expressions and letting you know. They're making them more personified, more human-like, right?
And they are driving a boat.
Yeah, exactly. But like, there's no dialogue in that movie, right? And that's also a kids' movie, and it's just like, give people some
narrators.
Credit. Give somebody some credit.
That's why you liked it, huh? No narrators.
That's a part of it. Just like, if you're confident enough in your ability to tell a story, then just shut up. Point the camera and let your characters do the work they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I understand your view about that, but I don't mind narrators. Yeah. I think it can add a bit of poetry to things.
I don't always hate narrators. Like, I love Goodfellas. There's Ray Liotta never shuts up in that movie. A lot of narration. But I think it works in that movie. I just think a lot of the times it's just really lazy, and this movie is certainly that. It just seems like we don't have enough faith in the ability to tell the story without like driving home every single individual point as it's going on. And it just really bugged the hell out of me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Was that it for
I think that's
the Call of the Wild?
I think that's all I got to say about the Call of the
So
Wild.
what would you give the Call of the Wild, Ken? A pass, pirate, or pay?
It's definitely a pass for me.
I would give it a pirate.
Yeah.
I would give it a pirate. I had a little bit of an emotional attachment to Buck by the end.
Usually I get there, but this one just didn't do it for me. I couldn't even get on board with the cute dog.
I absolutely understand you.
Yeah.
Because if your mind doesn't like get past that CGI hump,
Yeah.
then you can't like it. And I understand why someone couldn't.
Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense to me that I guess I say this a lot, but it's just like we've been using this computer technology to make movies for like 30 years now, and it just doesn't seem to be getting any better. Like it's crazy.
Oh, I think it's getting better.
I don't know. This movie looks like shit.
I think that some movies look like shit because they are just made poorly.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Because I thought the same thing about
direction.
I thought the same thing about Superman. Like my main takeaway from that movie. I mean, I hated everything about that movie, but my main takeaway was, man, that movie looks like garbage. They spent so much money to make that movie, and it looks terrible.
Yeah.
So
a lot of those DC movies look really bad.
Yeah.
Worse than the Marvel ones, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And this movie too just didn't look good, and I guess I couldn't get by that. And this, and
it's also just a major over reliance, man. Even when you supplement CG with practical stuff and you use a blend of both, that's way better.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I do think it's done a lot for sets.
Yeah.
It's made sets look really cool. And a lot of times you don't notice.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I do sometimes tend to know. I don't know. I just wish, I wish we would go, maybe not all the way back to practical effects, but if we just built more sets and used more actual, places and animals and people, like things would just be a lot better. It's like just everything in this movie is computer generated. It's like there's an avalanche. It's a computer generated avalanche. There's a river with salmon swimming in it. All of the river and all of the salmon are just computer animated.
Yeah, it's got to be easier.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Exactly. Yeah, you could make a movie about untapped wilderness of Alaska and never leave Anaheim. Like, why wouldn't you do it? All right, our next movie is 2023's Strays. This is directed by Josh Greenbaum. This is a talking dog movie. Its main cast members are Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx. They play dogs. Isla Fisher and Randall Park are also primarily dog acting in this movie. And Will Forte plays the Will Ferrell dog's owner, who is like the king of all assholes.
Yeah, he's a big asshole.
The worst dog owner in the history of the world. But, the Will Ferrell dog, I already forgot his name, but whatever. Let's call him Will Ferrell.
Was it Buddy or Champ or?
Oh, no, it's Reggie.
Reggie?
It's Reggie. Reggie and Bug. Bug is the Jamie Foxx dog.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Reggie, he's a good boy. So even though his human is a complete piece of shit and treats him like garbage, he just loves him. Gets all the love. I just want my human to be able to be friendly to me. That's all I need in this world.
Yeah.
So this movie uses real dogs in comparison to the last one.
Yeah, I think it's a blend, right?
Yeah. It's for the opening part of the movie before Reggie meets all the other dogs. We hear the narration, but he's not actually talking. We're just like hearing what's like Reggie's thoughts, right? And for all of those scenes, it seems like it's just an actual dog. It's just an actual dog interacting with an actual human. And maybe because I watched this right after I watched Call of the Wild, I was like, oh, cool, this is really good stuff. But then once it gets to the dogs interacting with each other, they do some computer animated stuff to make their mouths move, and that's what that looks like. But man, I don't care. Like, the difference between the look of this movie and the look of the Call of the Wild is so night and day to me. Like, I like the animated lips moving. I don't even care about that. It's like, you need to make a talking dog movie. That's totally fine. I just think using the actual dogs, and especially because there's a lot of this stuff in the movie about dogs doing dog things. Yeah, that if you're a dog person, it's like, oh yeah, that's the dog thing. I know that. That's what
bump on the couch. Yeah, that's a dog thing.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So the plot of this movie is Reggie's dick owner is getting evicted, and he's decided he doesn't want Reggie around anymore. So they play this game. Reggie calls it fetch and fuck.
Yeah.
Because the owner drives him far away from the house and throws a tennis ball. And then when Reggie goes to get tracked down the tennis ball, the owner gets in the car and drives away.
Yeah.
And Reggie has to get the tennis ball and then find his whole way back home. And whenever he does, the owner just says fuck. And that's how Reggie knows that he has won the game.
It's very irreverent. Very irreverent movie.
Yeah. This movie has decided that we are going to be doing a lot of cursing. There's a lot of
dirty
shitting,
dog dick jokes.
Yeah, a lot of dick jokes. This movie is not playing it safe in any way.
No.
But yeah, so eventually the owner drives Reggie far enough away that Reggie cannot find his way home. So he is adopted by this street dog, Bug, played by Jamie Foxx, and their two friends. And, you know, they're enjoying the life of a stray dog where you just go and piss on whatever you like, hump whatever you like, and just basically, you know, you're free to be your own dog.
Yeah.
The main plot of the movie is Reggie decides that his owner is an asshole, and so he's going to find his way back to him so he can take away the one thing that the owner really loves, his penis. So it's a quest for a dog to find his way back to his human so he can bite his penis off. That is the plot of the movie Strays.
That is.
So yeah, I really, really did not expect to like this movie. Like
Oh, you did?
I did not. I actually did kind of like it. I was not expecting it, but I thought that some of the stuff really didn't work for me. This movie goes really far a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But like some of the smaller, like natural doggy kind of things in this movie, I thought were really funny, really tickled me. Like at one point when Reggie's trying to navigate his way home, he keeps talking about other things he saw on his way. And one of the things he saw was the devil in the sky. And then when they finally find out what the devil in the sky is, it's a billboard advertising the post office, and it's a mailman. So all four of the dogs, they see this billboard and they all just start being like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Like screaming obscenities at the mailman. I thought that was really funny. But then there's, you know, some other stuff like where the dogs are hungry and they're out in the woods and they find some mushrooms and they eat them, and so obviously
they all hallucinate. They all go on drug trips. I hate drug trips in movies and in video games, especially in video games.
Yeah, I think in movies they so rarely work. Like the mushroom trip in My Old Ass, I thought was pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, that's the crux of the movie, though.
Right,
like,
exactly.
You better make that one.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Usually when it's just like, we're gonna whack this movie out for 10 minutes. The characters are gonna be all high and all trippy, and it's gonna be weird. Yeah, usually that stuff doesn't work. And this one definitely did not work for me. I thought that was really dumb. Or there's a scene where Bug is abducted by like a falcon.
Yeah,
and
I thought that was pretty funny.
I was like, what the fuck are we doing? This is that kind of stuff. It didn't really work for me. But yeah, like in spite of myself, I don't know. I got some really good chuckles out of this movie, and I thought it was fun. I can't say I love it, but you know what it reminds me of? I really like Elf, right? This movie feels like, what if Buddy the Elf were a dog? Because it's kind of the same thing, right? Because he's
naive.
He's this totally wide-eyed Will Ferrell, like totally in his bag, doing the thing that he does well. Whereas it's like he is the wide-eyed optimist, the not understanding the world, but just like so excited about everything, and that's what he's doing in this movie. Yeah. And you know, it goes much further than Elf does to to school him on the ways of the actual world. But it does feel like a kind of a spiritual cousin to Elf.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I love Elf, so I guess that might explain why I really like this movie. Yeah. And when the movie came out, I was like, just seeing the trailers, I was like, Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx. Man, Kevin Hart has got to be pissed. How did he not get that Jamie Foxx part? But I mean, I think I like Jamie Foxx. I thought he was pretty good as Bug. I thought the voice acting on his part was really good too. Like he was funny and, you know, believable as a tiny dickhead dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, this movie is fun. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I thought the same thing you did. I thought there were some gags where I was like,
yeah,
like the whole dog shit gag.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have done without the dog shit gag.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a little much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they took a swing.
Yeah.
A miss for me, but
Yeah, I mean, it's only 90 minutes long, but it did drag for me. Like I kept looking at my clock and be like, wow, I can't believe there's still so much of this movie left. But I did have a good time watching it, so I can't really complain too much.
All right, Ken.
Yeah.
So is it a pass pirate pay for Strays?
This one's a pirate for me.
Yeah, it's a pirate for me too.
I say give it a look, but don't waste your money. All right, our final movie today is 2025's Good Boy. It's directed by Ben Leonberg. This movie is uniquely, I guess, a haunted house movie where everything is told from the point of view of a dog. I've never seen a movie like this before. I thought it was
not a lot of them.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. Where we don't really know everything that's going on right away. We're just kind of getting everything, because everything is told from what the dog sees. We don't really. We only see humans talking to each other through the dog's eyes. Right. And so we're trying to figure things out. So what happens is the dog, his name is Indy, and we've graduated all the way from our first movie to this movie. The Indy is 100% dog.
100% dog.
There are no computer animation.
No, he was on the red carpet for the premiere.
Yeah, he's an actual dog doing his own actual acting and stunt work.
Playing himself.
He's a dog named Indy. And the main human character of the movie is played by the dog's owner in real life, Ben Leonberg, who was the director of the movie.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. So the plot of the movie is the dog's owner, his name is Todd, he's got cancer. And the first thing we see is him like passing out in his apartment while Indy looks on and is freaking out about it. He's a little worried about it. So then Todd gets out of the hospital and he goes to his grandfather's cabin in the woods, just he and Indy, and that's where he's going to go, I guess, just to die. It seems to be what's going on. He's dying of cancer, and he just needs to get away from the city, so he's out in this creepy old house in the woods. And since the entire thing is told from Indy's point of view, we are constantly looking through Indy's eyes, and we're seeing things emerging in the shadows, and it's like,
as dogs do,
exactly. Whenever, if you've ever seen a dog staring into a corner and barking at who knows what, well, this movie is attempting to show you this is what's happening. Like, Indy is seeing these things in the shadows, and he's going to protect his person. He's going to protect his house, and he's gonna bark at these dogs. So this movie did a lot of stuff that was really, really effective. So the whole time during the movie, I was like, man, this is the best dog actor I've ever seen in my entire life. He's just I don't know. He's just like, he's got such a great face, I guess. But then when the movie's over, the filmmakers come on and do a little post-credits bump where they explain how they did everything.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't stick around? No, yeah, it was like right after the credits. So they're talking about, it's called the Kuleshov effect. It's an old filmmaking trick, right? Where it's just like, you can make people think a person is expressing something by showing a picture of their face and then showing an image, right? So if you show an image of a person with a blank face and then show a scary image, the people will think, oh, that person is scared. But if they show a happy image, you're like, oh, that person is happy.
Even though the face is blank all the time?
The face is blank the whole time.
So they were cutting back and forth between the scary thing and Indy.
Right, exactly. So Indy's just a dog, right?
Yeah, he's just looking at a piece of cheese.
Right, exactly. He's just a dog. But so they're just showing shots of the dog's face and then showing something scary happening, and it's like, oh no, or showing Todd like really being sick or something, and it's just like, oh, Indy must be really concerned for his human.
Yeah,
this is what's happening, and it's just like, it's a really cool trick to do that, and it's like, wow, this is just great. This dog is just doing great work. But it's not. He's just a dog. It's super cool. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. So what we were talking about earlier with the sad dog movies, this movie got to me a couple of times. There are some scenes where Todd will leave Indy alone in the house, and then we just focus a camera on Indy alone in the house after he's been left alone by his owner, and he like starts doing this like panicked, like abandonment issue barking, where it's just like, oh God, please stop. Like this dog is really going through something, and I don't like it. I can't handle it. So yeah, the movie does a really good job of like putting you in the head of a dog. Which is
the way that the way it's shot from like low angles, like it's shot from his like height.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's a really simple movie. It's very short. It's like an hour and 15 minutes long. But I thought it was incredibly effective. I thought, it's like the guy who made this movie clearly loves his dog. And he just wanted to put this dog on display. They said it took him like 3 years to shoot the thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it's just like, they got this house and they would just, I don't know if you notice it's, you don't ever see any of the people's mouths move. All of the dialogue in the movie seems like it was recorded afterwards.
Okay.
So I think whatever was happening on set, like, it was not the thing that, but whenever we hear Todd saying stuff to Indy, I don't think that's what was actually being said to the dog while they were filming it. That's just another way of, the way around doing this thing.
Okay.
So this is like, it's like I said, this is the exact opposite of the Call of the Wild to me, right? Where this is just stripped down movie making. It's just a guy in a house with a camera and his dog. And you get a real feeling for who this dog is and what's going on with very simple filmmaking techniques and without the bells and whistles, right? This movie probably cost, a fraction of what the Call of the Wild cost to make. And it's so much more effective to me. It's just like, it's really cool. This is a kind of movie you don't see very often. And I thought was really effective and cool.
Yeah, I thought so too. I did get a little confused on the plot. Is the place really haunted?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really strange.
Or is this just how the dog is viewing his master's sickness?
I wasn't sure about that either. I think we're supposed to think that the haunting of the house is the illness of the human. But then
especially from the ending.
Yeah, but then there are conversations between Todd and his sister on the phone where she's like saying, "Oh, you went up to Grandpa's cabin? Don't you know it's haunted?" It's like, and Indy keeps seeing the ghost of the grandfather's dog,
and then finds the skeleton of that dog.
So it's just like, was the house actually haunted? Did the grandfather die of some kind of similar illness in the house, and that's what's the haunting also?
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to tell. But I was confused about that also, but I didn't really mind that the movie left
I kind of like if it's the sickness, and that's how the dog is processing the sickness.
Yeah, I feel like as the movie went on, it was leaning more and more towards that being the case, right?
Yeah.
I think at the beginning, the movie kind of cheats a little bit to make you think it's actually a haunted house movie. And then eventually it's just like, no, this is what's going on. So I think they may put a few things in there that are like misleading towards thinking that the house is actually haunted. But I think what we're supposed to think is, this is how Indy sees the disease that's killing his human.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I didn't really know what to expect going in, and I really enjoyed it. Thought it's cool.
Yeah. I thought it was. I'd been reading about this for like a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've wanted to see it for a long time.
Yeah.
All right. So what would you give Good Boy? Would you give it pass, pirate, or pay?
Oh, he's a very good boy. It's a pay.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. I really liked it.
Yeah. I saw it in theater. I'm glad I did so. So yeah, pay. Definitely.
All right, Ken. So we're going to talk about what we're going to do next week.
All right.
On the show. All right, we're going to do a user curated show.
Exciting.
We are going to do a listener curated show next week. And Brendan Taylor, our good friend Brendan Taylor.
Oh, Brendan. All right.
Has curated a show for us, and that's what we're going to do.
I can't wait.
The gambling movies.
Oh, Brendan is a gambler.
Brendan, we're all gamblers.
That is true.
We're going to do The Gambler.
Okay.
Kenny Rogers, 1974. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, shit. Let It Ride.
Nope, never seen that either.
1989.
Okay.
And Hard 8, 1996.
Paul Thomas Anderson again.
Is that Paul Thomas Anderson?
Yeah, it's his first movie.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's his first movie. It's one he did before Boogie Nights.
And you've seen that one?
I have seen that one. That's the only one of the three I've seen. But I haven't seen it in a while, so.
Yeah, I have seen none of those, I think.
All right.
I think I've seen The Gambler in pieces.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that Kenny Rogers made a movie called The Gambler.
Really?
I just knew the song.
I think he made like 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I only knew the song. I don't know.
Yeah, it's based on the song.
That's funny. All right, cool. I like gambling. Let's gamble.
All right.
All right.
See you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to Pass Pirate Pay.
This episode was produced by the one and only Andy Morris. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. We'd hate for you to miss out on all the fun. Curious about where to stream the movies we talked about? Head on over to passpiratepay.com. We've got everything listed with handy links on where to watch. You can also join the conversation on our Facebook page or stalk our cinematic musings on Letterboxd. Links are on the site. Got a movie or a TV show you think we should review? Fill out the contact form, or this is cool, you can even text us right through the episode player on our website's front page. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Until next time, keep watching, keep rating, and keep it past Pirate Pay.